Ulmer, Sellnow, and Seeger give 10 lessons on effective crisis communication. Lesson number 1 is determine your goals. Prepare beforehand and prioritize your goals. Recognize the limitations of your organization. By preparing beforehand, you can reduce the impact on those that are affected and keep your image intact. You can also maintain your customer base. Number 2 is partner with stakeholders. Develop relationships beforehand by creating a dialogue. Listening is important in developing partnerships with stakeholders. Number 3, acknowledge stakeholders, including the media. Use the media and the public to help resolve the crisis. For example, the 2002 Beltway sniper was found because of tips from people from the public. Number 4, develop strong primary and secondary relationships. Primary relationships are those that are important to the organization's success. Secondary relationships, although important, do not play an active role day to day in the organization. Partnership beforehand helps to make good relationships afterward. Goodwill before reduces the need for communication during the crisis. During the crisis, listen. Do not spin. Avoid distancing aggravated stakeholders. Address the issues before and after the crisis. Number 6 is communicate early. Communicate early and often with both the internal and external stakeholders. Identify the cause of the crisis and contact everyone affected by the crisis. Determine current and future risks because of the crisis. Number 7 is avoid certain or absolute answers. Provide clear and consistent messages. Don't be too quick or provide too much certainty in your responses, because you may end up having to provide later retractions. For example, the Thai Prime Minister at the time of the avian flu stated, "It's not a big deal. If it's bird flu, it's bird flu. We can handle it. Please trust the government." Number 8, do not over-reassure stakeholders. Accurately describe the risk or impact of the crisis. The public doesn't typically panic. People act in a rational manner. They usually take protective actions for themselves if they know what is happening. So number 9 then is focus on self-efficacy. Show stakeholders how to protect themselves from the effects of the crisis. Give them minimum, medium, and maximum responses so that they can choose what's best for them. Avoid absolute answers or over-reassuring the population. Finally, number 10, remember that positive can come from the crisis. Frame the crisis positively and move on. Don't avoid responsibility or shift blame. Some of the positive results are, when problems are faced, is that new strategies can evolve, early warning systems can develop, and even new competitive advantages may appear.